cooked it the other day and I didn't share it. Usually my husband likes it candied with the brown sugar and butter.
When I look back, I would like to say this was as natural as what my ancestors ate a long time ago.
I'm hoping that everything that I learned throughout this entire session, that I can adapt that to my everyday living with my children, and hopefully they can carry it on with their families.
I guess it's slowing me down. So it's because I'm always in a rush and grabbing things on the go. So it's kind of forcing me to slow down and really take a look at what I'm eating, what I'm preparing. I want to understand where it's coming from. I want to understand how it's been grown. So what is the energy that has gone into this food that I'm putting into me? So if it's called healthy roots, I want to know where this food is coming from, who's been touching this food, how it's been grown before I kind of put it in my body. So it's just becoming a better understanding of the food that I'm eating.
It takes my focus away from what's going wrong and then helps me focus on like a positive aspect of what I'm trying to do, right? So it's good.
The hardest part is being open to eating fish, because fish is not in. I've not grown up with fish except tuna, right? So putting other varieties in my diet is something new to me, and even salmon. Salmon is new, so I haven't had a strong desire to dive right in. So the wild meats are probably my first priority.
It's been really nice because it hasn't been just about the food. For me, it's been a really spiritual journey, learning how to cook for myself, and I think a lot of the thought process that goes into preparing the foods. And I feel like you can't prepare a huge meal if you're not feeling good, or if you're feeling upset or something. So I think it helped me. It was almost like it was like a lot of self-care almost, and yeah, I think I'm a lot happier, a lot healthier than I was before the challenge.
We were having a discussion at our table, and Michelle was talking about being healthy roots hungry and being fast food hungry. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? What's the difference? And I said, well, that's really interesting. And I didn't even think about that, but like, I wonder, like, what's the point of that? Like, why is that? And she had identified, like, you're feeding your spirit as opposed to just, binge eating. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
I liked it. It was challenging. I learned a lot about myself. I learned that it's not just about the food. It's everything. It's the physical, emotional, spiritual, mental wellness of myself, and how food fits into all those areas. I see myself continuing with it, not as hardcore as I was, because I want to enjoy peppers and tomatoes and things like that. So it's more or less just healthy eating, more so. But I like that I learned how to incorporate more of our traditional foods in more mainstream dishes. So I like those ideas, so I'll probably continue with that.
I'm cooking. I never have cooked in my life. I'm cooking all the time, every day. Like I'm freezing food. I'm gardening. So I'm doing things that I've never done before, and that I enjoy doing, and that help bring me balance. So, I mean, medically, I don't know what it's done, but spiritually, it's just accelerated me spiritually, which has affected me emotionally, and again, physically too, right? And mentally, so more clarity, more confidence, self-esteem, energy.
The food made me kind of reconnect with who I am, but also changed my whole kind of outlook on everything, really. Because once I started feeling better, like physically, then like mentally, emotionally, and then that spiritual component came in. So that was kind of, I knew it was going to happen, but I guess I just wasn't prepared for how much of a change it would be. I'm really grateful that I did the Healthy Roots. It's taught me a lot about who I am in every aspect of who I am. So I'm really grateful.
I think anybody can be successful on the Healthy Roots if their mind is there and their heart.